Welcome back to the beginner skill map. We're going to go into this and we're going to start collecting the baby with Mama as she goes up and down on this animated. No, I want to keep my fresh code from before. So here we are. Wow, we're going to have points and we're going to have timers in this one. So we can see that we really are getting to the point where we're starting to control games and have this whole kind of game idea. So play the game in the workspace, make sure that it works. I'm going to go and just move and dodge my babies, and it works. And it's quite playable. Okay, so let's go next. From sprites, grab an on sprite player overlaps. So now you can see that the menu is getting fuller and fuller, okay, in here. So we want a sprite, and we want on sprite kind of player overlaps with another sprite. So let's go and grab this and drop this into our workspace. It looks quite complicated, but we can get a sprite, which is this one here, to overlap with another sprite, which is probably the projectile over here, okay, and it's kind of player, but it's not a player because the player is a projectile, or this projectile here, and we can get them to look like they're on top of each other, depending on what we want in our game. Change the second kind of player to projectile. So this is the second kind of player. So let's go and check out here. So we want sprite, other sprite, projectile, done. Next, you can see that the instructions are getting fuller and fuller. So I'm going to go to from sprite, grab destroy sprite, destroy my sprite, and snap it into an empty here, into this long one here. To make sure that the correct projectile is destroyed, grab other sprite value from the title of on sprite, so this long block here. So we want this one to be not killing Mama. So let's go and check out what it says over here. It says destroy other sprite. Let's go into here and destroy other sprite. Let's go and see what happens now. So as you can see, putting in the projectile actually does work with our dino hitting the projectiles and making them disappear. However, you can see from in your hints that one of the tricks here is that it's showing you that you can pull the red blocks out of your containers and pull them into other places. So let's just go and check out what we've got here. Go and drop that into the bin. We want to grab this other sprite and put it into the destroy my sprite block to replace the value of my sprite. So when they hit each other, you can see that one of them will disappear. So let's go and grab that and drop that in there. When I drop it in, let's see what it says, and it's replaced my projectile. Let's see what happens with baby Mama, with Mama and the babies now. You may notice that they are now a little bit crisper with the way that they disappear. They kind of just snap out of the way, which is really super handy. Let's go and check out what we've got with other sprite. Yes, that's correct. Let's go next. So keeping score, okay, so this clip now is 4 minutes long. What I want to do is go into scores into the next clip. So I'll see you in keeping scores in the next part.